Metro Atlanta, Georgia, and the nation said a final goodbye to a congressman who served for decades. The funeral for Representative David Scott was held yesterday at Elizabeth Baptist Church in Atlanta. Senator Raphael Warnock was one of the speakers.
David Scott was a man of the House. Clearly, he loved serving in the House. He couldn't help himself. He was so deeply devoted to service that he could not imagine doing anything else other than serving.
But one of the biggest speeches of the service came from the congressman's daughter, Marcy Scott, who announced she is running for his seat in the upcoming special election.
His heart was for the constituents, and that is why I'm definitely wanting to continue that with him, because he would have it no other way.
Congressman Scott was a champion for education. His family is asking people to consider donating to the David Scott Foundation, which gives scholarships to seniors in his district at historically Black colleges and universities.